Dear students, today we shall study the new lesson, that is whatever we do, written by Clifford martis. So I will ask you one question, students. How you try to do your work? Okay, how you try to do your work? Obviously, you say that we work in a better way. So this says that we are improving ourselves in day-to-day life. We are facing many circumstances, okay, many situations and many conversations. There we have to do in a better way. Suppose if your teacher asks you to write notes, then what you do? You first write in a better way. Then those who are writing in a better way, they try to write in the best form. This is how we are trying to improve ourselves. So now we shall know about the author. Clifford martis is a Christian by birth, a socialist by choice, and a lawyer by profession. So as he was born in a Christian family, so he was by Christian by birth, and he was a socialist, and by choice he became a socialist, and by profession he became a lawyer. Then he studied in Don Bosco High School, Lonavala, Pune in 1969. He lives in Mumbai and his hometown is Mahim in Maharashtra. He works with Every Child Our Child organization to bring happiness on every child's face. Yes, he is working in the organization to bring the happiness on everybody and every child's face. So he is an RTI activist, that is Right to Information Act. So here Clifford martis, he is sharing his experience by giving examples from his life. He is saying that how we can improve ourselves, how we can do the work in a better way, how you can perform ourselves in a better way. Students, please open the book, page number 73. Whatever we do, let's try to do it in a better way. So whatever we do, so we have to do it in a better way. Our actions, our words, whatever it is, let's try to do it in a better way. So whatever actions we do, whatever work we do, we have to do it in a better way. Then whatever we speak, words here means speak. Whatever we speak, we have to speak in a better way. So it's let's try to do it in a better way. Success, they say that it is a journey and not the destination. Destination means a place where person is going to reach. See, here Clifford martis says that success is a journey and not the destination. He also says that progress is a journey and not the destination. So here the success and the progress, Clifford martis consider them as a journey and not the destination. Therefore, we need not feel complacent that we are doing fine. Complacent means satisfied. See, suppose in a day-to-day life, we have to face many hurdles. Suppose think that you have succeeded in one or the other field, or you have progressed in one or the other field, you don't feel satisfied. Okay, you don't feel complacent, because this success and the progress, we have to do it in a more better way. Therefore, he says that we should not think that we are doing fine. Okay, see, you have to keep on constantly working. You have to perform in the better way. We must constantly be on the outlook for the better performance. Yes, you have to constantly look forward for the better performance. Okay, then if I want to thank someone, I can say thanks. But suppose I say thanks a lot, wouldn't it be better? See how he is saying that we can improve ourselves in our words. See, just we can say thanks. Instead of saying thanks, suppose if I say thanks a lot, see, I have improved myself. Then, depending upon the situation and the time, we can try and improve even further and say, I am very grateful to you, or you have been of great help I thank you from the bottom of my heart, and so on. See, each and every time you cannot say thanks. Okay. Then instead of saying only thanks, you can also say, according to the time and the situation, you can improve yourself. We can improve yourselves in your words and say that I am grateful to you. Yes, we can say that I am grateful to you. And going one step further, you can also say that you have been of great help. See how he is trying to improve himself, or how we are trying to improve ourselves. So we can also say that you have been of great help. Okay, see the words there. Then I thank you from the bottom of my heart. See, going one step further, we can also say that I thank you from the bottom of my heart. See how we are improving ourselves. Okay, then this is a simple case of expressing gratitude. Okay, this is a simple case of expressing gratitude. Gratitude means feeling of being happy, you can say, being feeling of thankful. Gratitude, you can say. But when we think a little more, we can learn to do or say things in a better way by giving some thoughts to our actions or the speech. So we can express our gratitudes. So we can also improve ourselves by doing what? By expressing our thoughts to our actions. Okay. Then we have to give some thoughts, because what we think, we bring them into the practice. So here thoughts are very important. So we are, by giving some thoughts to our actions, we can say in a better way. I had an appointment with a person. So he gives an incident, he gives an example saying that I had an appointment. I refers to whom here? Clifford Martis. He says that I had an appointment with a person who was near to me in our erstwhile company. I was a bit late and trying to make amends. Okay, and said, I am sorry I made you wait. Oh, it's okay, he said, and added, it's my pleasure waiting for you. I felt flattered. One might argue that the other person might have said it without any thinking. Even then, I would say that I like to hear such statements, unless of course they are said sarcastically. See, he gives here one incident, one example. Once he had an appointment with a person. Clifford Martis, he had taken an appointment to meet his senior. Okay, then the author, he was late. So okay, it was bit late and he was trying to make amends. Amends means make up or patch up. See, whenever you come late to the school, you always try to make up or patch up, saying that the bus came late or I missed the bus. In the same way, the author is also trying to make amends. See, he said, I am sorry I made you wait. So the author begs, he says that I am sorry I made you wait. That senior person, he said, oh, it's okay, he said, and added, it's a pleasure waiting for you. See the words how he is used. So he is the senior person, he is performing his works in a better way. He said that it's okay. He says that it's a pleasure waiting for you. Pleasure means happy. See, I am very happy waiting for you. Then when the author heard this, he felt flattered. Flattered means feel happy. See, one might argue that the other person might have said it without anything. Instead of that, the senior person, if in place of him, if there somebody was there, definitely they would have scolded the author like anything. Okay. See, even then I would say like that I like to hear such statements unless, of course, they are said sarcastically. Here the author says that even I like to hear such statements. So the persons, they are trying to improve themselves in their words. So the author says that he likes to hear such statements, whether they are said sarcastically or not. So he likes to hear such statements. In the third paragraph, we come to know that how we are trying to improve ourselves in our words, how we are trying to do better way in words. Okay, when we speak about saying or doing things better, a question arises about comparison, because better usually follows then. Wise people say that we should compare ourselves with our own selves. I should compare my performance of last year and see whether I am doing better or not. See, whenever we speak about saying or doing things, whenever we speak about something or whenever we speak about our performance, we always, a question arises about the comparison, because better usually follows them. We always say that he is better than you. Okay, better than you. So whenever we speak about the students, we always we say that he is better than you. So we should not do such things. He says that if you want to compare, then you have to compare with ourselves only. We should not compare ourselves with others. See, he says that we should compare my performance of last year and see whether I am doing better or not now. See, usually students, what they do, they compare with others. Suppose if a teacher asks to draw an object or a figure, first they draw that, then soon after completing that, they try to compare with the others. Okay, other friends. So we should not do that. The students should not do that. What should they do? They have to compare themselves, how they are done, what they are doing now, and what they have done before. Okay, they have to compare last year's performance and this year's performance. Suppose say that if the boy has scored 80% in the previous year, then if he has taken 90% of marks this year, then you should compare himself and say that he had done in a better way. He had improved in a better way. That we have to do it. So the Clifford martis says that we should not compare with others. We should compare ourselves. We have to compare with ourselves. He says that. See, one of the ways in which we can do a better is adding the words to our actions and also adding actions to our words. So if you want to perform anything in a better way, what we have to do? We have to give thoughts. We have to give thoughts to our actions, because the thoughts are very important. Whatever the thoughts come to our mind, we bring the thoughts into the practices. So he said that you have to give some thoughts to our actions. We have to give our words to our actions and adding actions to our words. Okay, then see, let me tell you about an incident. I was waiting for the lift. Then the lift came down and I found that two fellows, shouldn't I say persons or even better gentlemen, started removing packets which were fully occupied the lift. I noticed that they did the job fairly fast, giving me an impression that they did not want to delay me. In a little while, they finished the job and got into the lift and went to my training center in the class. I mentioned this incident and asked the trainees to explain how the particular situation would have been rendered better. Okay, a couple of trainees did mention that the two gentlemen who were removing the packets would have said just something like, 1 minute sir, we will finish in no time. Nice answer. Then don't you agree? It would have made such a difference. But another trainee said, you should have thought of lending a helping hand to them. Here the author said that we can do better by adding words to our actions. By adding words to our actions, we can do much better by adding words to our actions. What we have to do? We have to add words to our actions so that we can do it in a better way. Suppose, say that a guest has come to your house, or your friend has come to your house, or any of your relative had come to your house. Then what you have to do? You have to add words to our actions. Okay, we cannot simply do the actions and welcome them. See, we cannot just do the actions. Okay, we cannot do that. What you have to do? You have to say that, please take your seat. See, both the actions and the words go hand in hand. What do you say? Please take your seat. How are you? Please be seated. See, if we add words to our actions, then we should think that we have done in a better way. One of the ways in which we can do better is by adding words to our actions. We have to add words to our actions. Then only it becomes effective. Then only it becomes, we have to think that we have done in a better way. And also actions to our words. So we have to add actions also to our words. Then let me tell you about one incident. See, the author is telling you about one incident, how we can add words to our actions. See, I was waiting for the lift. I here refers to Clifford martis. He was waiting for the lift and the lift came down. I found that two fellows, shouldn't I say persons, or you are better gentlemen, started removing the packets which were fully occupying the lift. See how the author is using the words in a better way. He is not calling them as a persons or a friends. He is calling them as gentlemen. He said that I found two fellows. He is not using here persons or the friends. Instead of that, he is telling that fellows and gentlemen. See how he is speaking in a better way. See, I noticed that they did their job fairly fast, giving me an impression that they did not want to delay me. That two persons, what they were doing, they started removing the packets which had occupied the lift. They started removing the packets. When they were removing the packets, they were giving an impression that they did not want to delay me. So they were looking at the author, conveying the message that they were not going to do any late more. So in a meanwhile, they finished the job and I got into the lift and went to my training center. There the author was running a training center. Then in the class, I mentioned this incident and I asked the trainees to explain how this particular situation would have been rendered better. Here, trainer and trainee. Trainer means one who trains, one who gives training, Then trainee. Here training means one who receives training. One who receives the training. So here the author himself was a trainer. So he went to his training class and he said about the situation and asked how it would have been done in a better way. Then a couple of trainees did mention that the two gentlemen were removing the packets could have said something like 1 minute, sir. The couple means two of the trainees, what they said, they might have added words to the actions. See, they are removing the packets from the lift. Okay, so they are doing the action. So along with that, they would have added some words like 1 minute, sir. 1 minute, sir. So, or we will finish in no time. We will finish in no time. They would have told like that. So they would have added words to their actions. So nice answer. Don't you agree? See, the Clifford martis asked the readers. So these are the nice answers then won't you agree? Then you would have made such a difference. Okay, but another trainee said you could have thought of lending a helping hand to him. So other trainee said that you would have lend means to give. So you might have helped, saying that could I help you? Okay, such words. Then if you go to a shop and ask for something, most often the shopkeepers or the salespersons reaches out to the item you want and hands it over you. So he gives another incident how you can add words to our actions. How we can add words to our actions. See, we usually go to the shops and we buy some stationeries, it may be paste or soap, something else. Then what we do, we ask the shopkeeper, then we tell the name of the product or the item. Then what he does, the shopkeeper or the boy, he simply takes that item and he places in front of you. He does only the actions, but he does not say any words. So we should not do in such a way. So you have to add words to our actions. You go to the shop and ask for something. Most of the shopkeepers or the salespersons reaches out to the item you want and hand it to you. So simply, if you go to the stationery or grocery, then if you tell the name, simply they take it and place it in front of you. So here he does the action, but he does not speak, he does not use any words. No word, nothing, he does not speak. See, suppose he were to say just two words, yes sir, then he would have done in a better way. Who here? The shopkeeper would have done his work in a better way by saying that, sir, please take this. See, about speaking about the product. So it is a very nice product. Okay, in such way, in such words, it would have been done in a better way. Then suppose he has to say just two words, yes sir. In posh restaurants, the waiters or the stewards do say good morning or some such thing and then ask for order. But you have noticed how the waiters behave in most of our restaurants. In spite of the fact the food and the ambience are good, quite good, they usually come and stand near you expecting you to place the order. Suppose they say just two words, yes sir. So he gives another example in the restaurant, posh restaurants. Posh means luxurious. Luxurious. Okay. See, in the posh restaurants, the stewards or the waiters, what do they say? They come and stand in front of you, say good morning. They say good morning and they use the manual, the catalog, they place it in front of you. See, here we can observe the waiter or the steward, he is adding words to his accents. So he is doing in a better way. He says good morning and some of such things, then you will ask for order. He says that by placing that catalog or the menu, he says that what you would like to have sir, what you would like to have sir. So or he may say what were the special features of that hotel or what were the special dishes on that day that were available in the hotel. So like that we can see in the posh restaurant or the posh hotels. But whereas in our own restaurants they behave roughly, rudely. See, in our restaurants the waiters they come and they simply place the glass in front of you. They won't talk unless you give them order. See, they behave in a rude way. So the Clifford martis says that whatever we do, we have to do in a better way. So we can add some words to our accents. See, he gives an examples. In spite of the fact that food and ambience were quite good, okay, they usually come and stand near you expecting you to place the order. Suppose they say two words, yes sir.